Alrighty, what's up everyone? We're gonna be making a level. We're gonna be using one of my own songs. It's gonna be a dubstep one. I don't really know what gameplay we're gonna be going for, but I'm gonna get the basic setup going. I'll play a preview in a second. I'm just gonna get the basic start setup done here. It'll probably be a multiple level series, but we'll find out eventually. I don't know how well the mic's gonna work either, so we'll find out. Spawn group 1. Alright, this is what the song sounds like for right now. I don't know, like I said, I don't really know what I'm going for. I was kind of go with the flow and see what happens. But let's just kind of show my my way of making layouts. So usually, some people like to use these or even these, but I tend to find that these outline blocks look a little nicer and cleaner, because then you want to add extra details later on. Like, I'm not the greatest layout creator, but I definitely have my own little quirks I can do. But you can use use these right here to create a little bit of more of a shape, and then if you want even small finer details, you could do something like this. I'm pretty sure like everyone knows this trick already, but might as well say it because it looks clean. I really am obsessed with sync, so I like try to make everything sync together. And that's what I'll probably be trying to do. I don't really have like a process. I just kind of go with what looks fun. So I put all my layouts on editor layer 0. It makes everything super accessible, and then my triggers on 1, and then everything else after could be for like decoration and stuff. That's a little too close for the spike to my liking, so we can go about like maybe a half step for it. Syncing stuff, I mean, sync levels just feel really good to play, and that's why I've always kind of stuck with them. So it is nice. It's a different feeling when you're using your own songs. I bet anyone else that makes music with this game can say the same thing. I don't know what difficulty we're going for either. I'm like one of the worst people for making consistent gameplay. But we'll go. With these, I'm actually gonna do this. It makes it a lot easier to build, I think. And then here, gonna add a time warp. I always do this on my beat tag. Go to 1, that's where I put all my triggers. 10 is the way to go. Yeah, right there is good. There we go. And then maybe you can go small here. That's usually pretty difficult for people to do, so I'm actually gonna do this instead. Or at least for the difficulty. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going for, but I'm still gonna try. And then get. And I also usually don't use these, the big ones, because you can see how they're a little bit off. And it doesn't match up, which is super annoying. If you want to fix that, you could always just use these copy, and now it's in, but that uses a lot of objects over time, so it depends. And then you can link it, so like as if it's its own object, and then you can add it to here, your custom objects, but I'm not going to use that. That can happen too, where you don't die if you hit this. We'll fix that later, where we add more structure into it. I like to create the basic layout first. And now that we started that, I can go back here. I don't know what the issue is. If anyone knows the fix for it, sometimes the sync gets all whack when you use time warps. So do let me know. I am a very awkward person too, so this is gonna be really fun for me to re-go through and listen to myself. Yeah, that works. That actually works quite well. A lot better than I thought it would be. It's already syncing up really nicely. It's pretty much a little better than what I have been doing. Why is it not selecting? Hello? What the hell? Hey, what is going on? What? I don't even know what the hell happened right there. Try to have your gameplay not go all in a row, kind of have it go up and down, like it is right here. Although this is very not much so, but still. Double speed here, and I think from there we can actually do this kind of like transition stuff. So we'll go something like this. How hard is that to do? I'm gonna lower it one, and we're gonna switch into the ball game mode here. Oops, right here, free mode. As of recently, I've been doing all free mode. Could go mini spider, or actually we could switch to the spider right here. I think that might be a good idea. Oh, I forgot one main important thing. Go to all, select all. Don't fade, don't enter. I like to do no, well, obviously no glow too, but no particle either, so it gets rid of all the particles, and then no effect. Makes everything a lot cleaner. And then some other triggers we can add to before we play test it. From the intro, where is it? Background effect off. Options, the options trigger. Hide ground, hide all of this. Hide attempts, and then that's all I need for that one. I usually like to do that with all of my levels too. And then that should be it for that part. And depending on if you like this or not, I usually add that too. That's it for part 1, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed that part. I'll be making plenty others. Alright, motion out. Peace.